Hey guys, this is Josh Farley back with another video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be doing more T-Mobile 5G home internet speed tests. So let's actually get into this video. So like I always do say, I am actually using third-party equipment. I'm using a Chester Cheetah version 2 Wi-Fi gateway slash modem, whatever you want to call that. And I'm also using a waveform 4x4 antenna connected to that. It's actually up in my attic facing toward the tower. So let's actually get into this video and see what we get. It is actually 1:05 p.m. on a Monday. I'm actually going to be leaving for work here soon, so I'm just going to cut this video a little bit short. I'm going to do 3 speed tests on the West Norton PA server, and I'm going to do 3 speed tests on the Ashburn VA server as well. So let's actually see what we get. Oh, and also keep in mind that they are doing tower maintenance in my area, particularly on the 5G. I made videos about this because they actually told me on chat that they've been, doing like 5G maintenance in this area, and it's supposed to be done by April 27th, and it's actually only April 8th. So it's going to take a few more weeks, for them to get that completed. So, keep that in mind that we might, notice, slower or sluggish speeds, so just keep that in mind. And it's also, 1:06 p.m. on a Monday, so a lot of people are probably on their phones, at work, at school, all that kind of stuff. So you have to, take that kind of stuff into consideration. So let's actually run some here and see what we get. Not too bad on that one for the download anyway. So the upload is terrible in this area, like I've said in many of my other videos. I'm hoping, like I said in my other videos, I'm hoping that, after they do this 5G maintenance or this 5G upgrade, that they called it, I'm hoping that it's going to improve the upload, not only the upload, the download, and the ping. I hope that it'll be, a little bit faster for everything, but especially the upload, because the upload is just terrible in our area. It has been for years. It doesn't matter what carrier you have. It just seems like where we live, the upload is just not, good at all. So on that one, not bad though for the download anyway. 563 for the download, 8.22 for the upload, and 36 ping. So not too bad for 1:08 p.m. on a Monday. Might actually break 600 on this one. Yep. So that one definitely wasn't bad at all. 613 for the download, 13 even on the upload, and 39 ping. So not too bad at all. And like I've said, with the ping, that has been fluctuating a lot more. So that's probably to do with them, doing the tower upgrades and stuff. I'm hoping, I'm hoping that the ping spikes do stop, because normally around here we get like 20 to 30 ping, normally no higher unless it's bad weather. But the ping has actually been like spiking recently, and actually I've noticed that the download speed has been pretty much on par with what we get, but the upload speed and the ping, they've been, iffy recently. They've actually been worse than normal, than what we normally get around here. So I normally get like 20 or so on my phone as well, so that definitely is high. And like I said, it's probably because they're doing the 5G upgrades and stuff. And I chatted with somebody on T-Mobile, and they told me, there's not really anything I can do. I just have to basically wait it out. I'll notice, like iffy speeds sometimes, and stuff like that, while they do the upgrades. But they did, excuse me, they did tell me, that it'll be usable. It's not like it's going to be unusable speeds. But I have noticed, like I told them, I've noticed like horrendous speeds sometimes. And they said, yeah, they said that's going to happen because they're either shutting down bands, or they're upgrading bands and they have to shut them down, or something like that. So you have to keep that in mind. That, and I have, bands locked in as well on the Chester Cheetah version 2. I have like 3 5G bands locked in, and I have the rest of them unchecked. So you have to keep that in mind if they're working on those bands, that they might be shut down or something, and it's gonna cause a slowdown. So you have to keep that in mind. And it's, if they're just messing with the tower in general, like they said they are, it's going to cause like ping spikes. It's going to cause the download and the upload to be a little bit iffy, every now and then and stuff like that. It's just going to cause it to like fluctuate and stuff. And there's not, really anything I can do about it until they get done with it. Like I said, they gave me around about day April 27th, and it's only April 8th right now. So, but, these speeds are definitely usable, especially the download, but I'm hoping for the upload to improve, when they get done, doing this, with the maintenance and stuff. I'm hoping that they, improve the upload, because the upload, in this area is just terrible. I don't know what it is, but it's just absolutely terrible. It could be worse. I could get like 1 or nothing, on the upload, but I mean, it's definitely not good compared to what some people get, like 50 to 100 for upload. So I'm hoping, that they really improve on that. With the upgrade, I'm hoping that that's gonna, solve the upload problems around here. And not only that, I actually do get a weak 5G signal. I've talked about that in my videos as well. I only get a weak 5G signal up in the attic, and I get, like that, and that's with the waveform antenna pointed out the window, directly to the tower near an old truck stop near me. And that shouldn't be, that just shouldn't be, because it's pointed directly toward the tower, and it's basically right out the window. And I just shouldn't get a weak 5G signal with the tower being that close. I mean, it's literally right down the road from me, not even like a mile and a half. It's literally right down the road from me. So I'm really hoping that they improve on the 5G, around here. According to what they said, they told me that I would see, improved speed. So I'm hoping, that's, true, because, like I said, the download is not bad. The upload is iffy, and the ping is iffy. But that could be because they're working on it. But, I really do want to see better upload. And I at least want to be able to get good signal, like good 5G signal, up in the attic with the Chester Cheetah version 2, instead of seeing a weak signal. I'm hoping that it's going to improve to the point where I actually see a good signal, or at least a very good signal, or maybe even an excellent signal. I'm kind of, getting jumpy there, but, that would definitely, be nice. But I'm hoping just to be able to get a good signal, a good 5G signal, a stable, like a more stable signal, instead of it always being weak. Or something like that, especially with my phone too. Like I said, I work at a school, and, there's a 5G tower right there up on a water tower, and I can tell that it has 4G and 5G, but just by the elements, and I still get, like spotty 5G right there, and I can literally walk to that tower. I get full bars all the time. But I can, literally, only, get like 5G sometimes in that building, in the school that I work at, which is weird. And also outside too, I can only get 4G LTE, in most places. It's like really spotty. I don't know, why it's so spotty. So I'm hoping, that these upgrades, are going to, fix that. Because in the classrooms there, I can get 5G in certain places, but in other classrooms, I can't. So most of the classrooms there that I work at, I only get 4G. So I'm hoping, that they improve on this, on the 5G altogether. And they told me that they are, so I'm, holding them to that. If I don't see any improvement by April 27th or a little bit after, I'm definitely not going to be too happy. I'm going to feel like they lied to me. So I'm going to see. I'll wait and see. I'll also reboot the gateway after April 27th. Because if you don't reboot the gateway, sometimes you might miss out on stuff because it's not gonna. Sometimes it will, but sometimes it won't. It's not going to automatically refresh the signal, if you don't reboot it every now and then, especially after bad weather, like I've said. So let's actually get back to this video, though. Sorry I went off topic there, but I just wanted to, clear that up. I wanted to talk to you guys about it a little bit. I do have another video on my channel talking about, the tower upgrades and stuff in this area, particularly for 5G, they said. So if you want to watch that video, it's on my channel. So definitely not bad on this one, though. Download 628, upload 6.33, and ping 39. A little high on the ping, but run one more on this one, and then I'll switch over to the Ashburn VA server. And I do actually have a fan up in the attic running to keep the gateway, the Chester Cheetah version 2, as cool as possible. It's supposed to be like in the 70s today here, so I wanted to make sure I got that, fan up and running. So on this one, not bad though. 579 for the download, 11.9, basically 12 on the upload, and 39 ping. So I'll switch over to the Ashburn VA server here. So definitely not bad on that one. 607 for the download. And like I said, it is 1:17 p.m. on a Monday. I mean, a lot of people are at work. A lot of people are on their phones and stuff, at school. So that's definitely not bad at all. Like I said, that's normally what we average, it seems like, any time. It doesn't seem like we really get throttled. Or anything. Like I said, we live in a rural area, and the tower, is literally like 1.5 miles down the road from me. And then there's actually another tower, facing the other side of me. And that's, a lot further. So I actually tried pointing it that way at first, but it got me like 300 to 280, on the speed. So I thought, no. I'll try it near the old truck stop, and sure enough, boom. I mean, I got like 500 to 600 on the download, and I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, that's definitely the tower that we need to be pointed at. So, obviously, the closer the tower, the better it's going to be. At least theoretically, anyway, it should be. So that's definitely true with me. The tower near the old truck stop. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm really hoping that that's going to be the one that they're upgrading. They actually did give me the tower ID, and they told me that that's actually the one, and I looked it up, and it says that that is the one that they're doing the maintenance on. So I'm hoping that I'm going to get better speeds. I really am. So on this one, download 607, definitely not bad at all. 25 even on the upload, and 38 ping. Ping did go up a little bit on this one, but not, not anything to be really concerned about. I mean, these download speeds, though, I mean, a lot of people would love to have these download speeds. I mean, I know that. I know a lot of people would love to have these download speeds. because I've seen people on Reddit, complaining about they only get like 1 point something on the download, or maybe like 50 on the download, or 30 or 40 on the download, and only like maybe like 3 or 2 for upload, and like 80 or 90 or 100 ping. So like I've said in my other videos, placement is key though. Where you put the gateway and where you put the antenna. You have an external antenna, it's definitely key. I tried it outside and everything. I tried it outside on the roof, in various places, and it seems to just get the best speeds up in the attic for some reason. So higher is probably better. I didn't want to get up that high on the roof to actually put it up on the attic roof. So I just leave it up in the attic. Some people say, some people might say, oh, that's why you're getting a weak signal. But that's not actually the case, because I actually tried it out on the roof. I tried it out on the roof. Not as high, but I tried it out on the roof, and it wasn't giving me a good signal. Even then, like I've said, 5G in our area is spotty. So I don't get it everywhere on my phone. Either, even at a school that I work at the school that I work at, like I said, I get most of the time 4G LTE, on my phone, or 4G, in the building there, and that's really weird, because the thing is, it seems to me like it has more of a hard time penetrating buildings, or something, because, I've actually noticed that I've gotten 5G more, like when I'm outside. So it seems to be having a hard time, like penetrating buildings. So I'm hoping that they're improving on that. I'm hoping that they're making it, reach out further. That's mostly what I'm worried about. I want them to, make it reach out further, so I can get a better signal, a more reliable signal with it. Instead of having to, switch from 5G to 4G LTE. I've made videos before on my channel, and I'm actually sitting in my sister's old room, and I actually get 5G in one specific area, which is actually right here where I'm sitting right now. And then if I move, I'm not going to, do it on this video. I'm not going to show it on this video, but then when I get up, it switches back to 4G LTE, for the rest of the house. So this is basically the only area up on the second floor that I can actually get 5G, 5G UC, it's actually called. It's actually called Ultra Capacity 5G. That's what UC stands for. But, I find that very weird, and I find that, pretty much unacceptable, because I'm paying, monthly for 5G. That's the thing, and they have 5G in this area. But, like I said, it's very spotty, basically anywhere I go, I'm most of the time, on 4G LTE or 4G, so, it is frustrating. So I'm hoping, with these tower, upgrades, going to be done by April 27th, or a little sooner, or a little further. I'm hoping that they're going to, really, improve it, to the point where I'll actually get it, more consistently, especially up in the attic, for the 5G home internet, the T-Mobile 5G home internet, but also on my phone as well, because I have T-Mobile for my phone, as well. So, I'm just hoping that they improve it, all around, around here. So, it just needs to be improved. That's what it needs to be. It's still a new technology, like I said, but it definitely, needs to be improved, more than it already is. So I'm hoping, like I said, that I can at least get a good signal, or a very good signal, after the upgrade is done and everything. I'm not really, gonna get too excited about getting a very good or an excellent signal. But I would, be happy if I could at least get a good signal, instead of a weak signal all the time, up in the attic, so I'm definitely hoping for that, and on my phone, I'm hoping that I can get a better, more reliable 5G signal. So we'll see. So on this one, download 621, 28 even on the upload, and 39 ping. I actually run like 2 more here, and then I'll run, 1 more on the West Norton, PA server. So the ping actually did go up quite a bit on this one to 41. But still, that's fine. I mean, me and my mom don't game, like I've said, we don't game or anything. So that's not really that big of a deal. But, I mean, I'm hoping that that's going to also improve because I wanted to go back down to 20 or so. Like we normally get. So, 20 to 30, consistently like we normally get or better. I would definitely be over the moon if it gave me a lot better ping, like 19 or 18, or something like that, 15, 10, something like that, once they're done with the upgrade. So you have to keep in mind, that it's going to ping spike and stuff because they're doing the upgrades and stuff, like I said. So, on this one, definitely not bad though. 578 for the download, 25.4 for the upload, and 41 ping. So I'll run one more on the West Norton, PA server here, and then I'll get off of here. Got to get ready for work, so. And I apologize for like going off topic or and stuff, but I like talking about technology and stuff. I like when they want to do improvements or they do improvements. With technology and stuff, and they really need to for this area because it's a very rural area, and they need to improve the 5G here because it's just very spotty, in our area. So, they definitely need to improve it. And I'm hoping, that I'm going to get more reliable speeds or faster speeds, especially for the upload and the ping, and possibly even the download. I would really be, glad with that. And not only that, but the signal in general, I'm hoping that it'll at least go from weak, to good or very good. Like I said, I'm not really, getting too joyful for excellent, 5G signal, but at least if I can get a better 5G signal, that would definitely, make me happy. So on this one, definitely not bad though. 588 for the download, 13.5 for the upload. Not bad on that one. And then 35 ping, so the ping did go down some. And for 1:27 p.m. on a Monday, that's definitely not bad. We didn't actually drop below 400 on any of these, so that's definitely not bad at all. Especially considering they're working on the network and stuff around here. So that's definitely not bad at all. Those speeds we got, consistently, over 500 to 600. So that's, I'm very happy with that. I really am. So, like I said, for 1:27 p.m. on a Monday, everybody, out and about, on their phones at work, at school, all that kind of stuff. School, getting ready to get out. So that's definitely not bad. So, but anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, I just wanted to get this video out there. And if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, guys.